Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model daily briefing for Friday the 12th of the 2nd, 2021. The time is 0445 GMT in the morning. Asian session coming to a close, European session about to fire up, and our lunchtime is the North American US session. Right, so let's make a start then. So Thursday, which was yesterday, the 11th of the 2nd, we had a positive opposed driver in the euro at plus 63. Front and back door flows then, going mainly out of the yen at minus 56, then the pound at minus 31, and the dollar was the positive rock at plus 24, and that was on activity of plus or minus 87. Intra-week now, the final day of the week, so these are the most relevant, from Monday the 8th to the 2nd, open to about 15 minutes ago. We've got an unopposed negative driver in the dollar at minus 209, no backdoor flows, so we've got opposing positive flows going mainly into the euro at plus 116, next the pound at plus 65, and the yen is the positive rock at plus 28, activity of plus or minus 209. Intraday then, what's happened so far today? Basically the Asian session, so this is Friday the 12th of the 2nd, open to about 15 minutes ago. What have we got? We've got the pound on the negative on its own. We've got euro, yen, dollar, plus 39 for the dollar, plus 15 for the yen, plus 1 for the euro, and minus 53 for the pound, plus or minus 53 here. So it's the negative unopposed driver, positive rock on the euro, positive mover on the yen, and positive secondary driver on the dollar. Right, well, what's going to knock this about? Well, today, where are we today? Today we've got GDP, GDP, so we've got the pounds data coming out, and next we've also got the Michigan consumer sentiment, both tier 1 events, and next week we've got a light Monday, and Tuesday is Euro, EUR group GDP. Right, so that's that. Let's make some quick analysis then. So yesterday we had a positive opposed driver in the euro, so euro was relatively strong, yen was still weak at minus 56, and the dollar and the pound weren't moving as much in the middle. Right, and so far this week then we've got an extreme situation for dollar weakness. We've got a negative unopposed driver of the dollar, which, as you know, is one of two things. It's either a floor in the dollar or it's the start of a ramp up. We've had a massive drop in the dollar. It's likely to be a floor. So there you have it. Intraday then, so far we've got the pound acting as the unopposed negative driver. So that's either a floor, as you know, or the start of a ramp up. And we've got dollar strength. So let's get rid of this and let's talk. We're going to slightly revamp the daily briefings because we've got more information we can give you. And if you look at complex flows as a whole, today what's moving is the pound as a whole complex is being sold off, and the dollar as a whole complex is is being bought up. So by a whole complex, I mean all the 7 pairs that make up that complex: CAD, New Zealand dollar, AUD, etc. So what we've done, and this information is obviously available to us by our modelling, but you can get a very quick fix of it if you set up your watch lists accordingly. And if you go to our video on watch lists, you can see how you can set up and see at a glance what's going on, which is very useful. So we've added 2 times short pound dollar, and our entries are roughly 1.37922. So they're roughly our entries. We know we've got GBP, GDP. I'll be glad when that's gone. I'm really struggling with saying it today, which is obviously going to knock it around. But the market is selling off all the pound pairs and buying all the dollar pairs. So that's something very significant for you to bear in mind if you're trading today. So so this is so we've got dollar, euro, yen and pound. We know the dollar's coming up, we know the pound's coming down. So the euro's fairly neutral to static, and the yen's going up. So these flows are likely to continue. So the usual, this is what we're looking at, and we've also got the Asian holiday. We've got China off for the lunar holiday, and Singapore and Hong Kong. Bear that in mind. Slightly lower liquidity, but there you go. So so that's what we're doing. We're shorting the pound dollar on the daily. On our daily review, we're going to give you the complex flows like that. Now this is a double complex move because it's the pound and the dollar complex going in opposite directions. Therefore, we've sold the pound dollar. Right. Watch out for the weekly review and the data review tomorrow. Thank you very much.